Alright everybody, we are here today checking out a very special little banger. This right here is Valkyrie Elysium, a reboot I would probably say, of a certified hood classic series known as Valkyrie Profile. Now you've heard me over the years on occasion in videos mention Valkyrie Profile 1 on the PS1, my favorite game of all time. But Valkyrie Elysium is supposed to be kind of a bit of a reboot. It's not necessarily Valkyrie Profile 3 as we all hoped it would have been. However, it's still a Valkyrie game and I'm excited because this actually showed up to me as a bit of a surprise. I first heard of this like about 2 months ago and I was like, yo, wait a minute, what? Now, it's completely different than what we're accustomed to, but then again, Valkyrie Profile 1 to 2, to Valkyrie Profile Covenant of the Plume for the DS, all of them vastly different games when you think about it. So, let's see how Elysium holds up. So first thing we gotta do here is decide our difficulty. Funny thing about Valkyrie Profile 1, which again we'll talk more about as we proceed with the game, but in order to really maximize your time with Valkyrie Profile 1, to get all the endings, to actually even have an easier time with the game, oddly enough, hard was the best way to play Valkyrie Profile 1. So you know what, keeping up with that mentality, let's go in hard, baby.
Oh!
Long before the memory of man, Odin Allfather, chief of the gods, and his brothers combined their strength to slay the primeval giant Ymir, thus forging the world. Under the world tree Yggdrasil, gods and humans dwelled in the realms of Asgard, Midgard, and Niflheim. But their peaceful existence was not to last. The monstrous wolf, Fenrir, bared its terrible fangs upon the world, threatening all existence. Odin stood and fought against the ferocious wolf and its forces in Asgard. But soon, their conflict would envelop all the worlds in war and chaos. The battle waged on incessantly, splitting the sea and sundering the earth. Innumerable lives were lost and the worlds faced utter destruction. No resolution to the conflict seemed in sight. Then, one day, at the climax of their vicious battle, Fenrir sunk its fangs into Odin's neck, tearing his windpipe, and Odin impaled the beast's skull with his spear, Gungnir. The two could fight no longer, signifying the end of the war on Asgard. However, the destruction did not cease. The mighty blast of Hjalmarhorn echoed through the lands, proclaiming the coming end. Versed as he was in the seeress's prophecy, Odin knew all too well that the world was already in the throes of Ragnarok. It was a prophecy that foretold of the end to all things. The twilight of the world before its return to nothingness. In one last attempt to defy this fate, Odin created a new class of gods.
Valkyrie, can you hear me? I am Odin, the ruler of this world and your creator. If you can hear my voice, then proceed further.
Okay, so what did that say? Oh, no, I was just testing out the buttons and apparently I completed whatever that thing asked of me. Location marker, follow those to next, see where you're going next. Perfect. Alright, so again, this is going to be more of an open world type of map. A bit more action RPG-ish than the former Valkyrie Profiles we're accustomed to. Jump. And to dash, apparently, all you do is just hold in one direction until you actually run, like a Naruto character. Perfect. So, chain. Ooh, okay. See, in Valkyrie Profile 1, you had a lot of, like, I guess, it was a 2D side-scrolling game platformer, and it was also a turn-based RPG, but there was a lot of puzzles involved, especially with the powers that Valkyrie had, like creating, like, you know, crystals in order to jump on them to get higher up in maps and stuff. So this is going to retain some of it here, at least by Soulchain, it does seem. Alright. What do we got here?
It is almost time for you to wake up. But first, there is one more lesson I must give you personally.
Are you coming down here to fight me?
This should be easy enough.
No, you're sending a goon. So guard, huh? Okay. Fade. Gotcha. Single slasher. Quadra slash. Let's go. And now just defeat the enemy. What about triangle? What is that? Seems like it'd be more of a heavier attack. More goons, stepping slash. Oh, that's what I did here to start off, or at least to end the other one. Ooh. Oh, I missed him in the air. Hold up. See, launching dudes in the air and juggling them was actually a very big part of Valkyrie Profile 1. If you wanted to actually acquire, like, you know, certain weapons and, like, you know, combo things for enemies, for drops, aerial combat, or at least aerial launching with combos juggling in the air was so good for that.
Valkyrie, you have the power to use the souls of the dead.
Oh, my Einherjar?
I will share with you the knowledge I possess of the souls I have sensed out thus far.
So this would be more on the fly, huh? So this would be a swordy dude. You're supposed to be my arm grid more than likely. And we also have...
Let's put them on ice.
A boy. Now it does seem that apparently summoning them has also given me like some sort of frost element to my weapon. Watch him. Oh, my Nibelung Balesti? Okay. Let's try it out.
Laws decree your obliteration.
Ooh, and they're apparently crushed. Crush these boys! It's not really Nibelung Balesti, but it'll have to do. It does seem to apparently crush does stun them for a while, so that's technically what that means. Oh, yo, you can use Soul Chain on them? Oh, that's actually going to be pretty good for combos. In Valkyrie Profile 1, the game starts out very simplistic. You're thinking, well, it's Ragnarok, the last battle coming up. You're recruiting Einherjar for the battle of Ragnarok against Vanir, or the Vanir stuff as Odin.
You must learn how to fully utilize your abilities so that you may fulfill your mission. A mission of vital importance.
However, if you played the game in normal, you'd miss all the back-scene stuff, but it was still a rewarding experience because as you're recruiting these Einherjar for the war, you're getting all the backstory of these characters. And some of them have some of the most soul-crushing stories involved with them, like how they fall and how they become your warriors for Battle of Ragnarok. Yo! Yeah, so the combat is definitely a lot faster paced. Nice little combo system. Alright. So far I'm digging it.
I've done my part.
Now I'm calling this individual not Arngrim because he's got the big giant sword. Arngrim is like one of the big players. Again, I'm talking about Valkyrie Profile, but I won't spoil it for you. Because, you know, honestly, if you've never played it, do yourself a service and do it.
Those things you fought, they are entities known as the undead, formed from the remnant of an impure soul, a truly vile existence.
Now, it's been a while since I last played Valkyrie Profile 1, but this looks oddly similar to, like, when you first come here as Leonid for the first time, and Freya's, like, outside of the castle of Odin here, I suppose, waiting for you and, like, inviting you in when you first get awakened as a Valkyrie.
You are all to be purified, per Odin.
All of you are weak to electricity, so there is that. I wonder... So if I was to summon, for instance, this guy's crushed already. If I was to summon, for instance, Boy afterwards, right? Who is Frost. Okay. My question's gonna be here. Can I switch back elemental attacks? Like right now, obviously now I've been imbued with ice because of the Boy.
Their annihilation is nigh.
Or do I have to resummon not Arngrim to get electricity back? Because it's something to think about because obviously summoning him is it doesn't need to eat up your soul gauge down below.
Vigilant.
I'm slightly curious about that. You guys are weak to fire, which is nobody. Let me get a Boy here. Although when you think about it, if they're weak to fire, it must mean that they might be Frost Elemental Falcon. Yeah, I guess that's actually a good point.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, we got snipers now. Okay, hold up. We should probably get rid of these boys here first. Oh man, we're up to 143. Hurry! Let's keep the combo going. Back outside. Ah, it's gonna probably go away. Throw some goons my way, it's going! Oh, the combo's gone. Let's see if I can top that 1.3. Some large enemies will have particular weak points. Destroying these weak points will leave them stunned for a long period of time. Weak points, huh? You can actually break them. See, now this is going to be reminiscent to Valkyrie Profile 2, which in Valkyrie Profile 1, juggling in the air was kind of like a really big thing to knock items out of certain enemies. In Valkyrie Profile 2, it was really about body parts. You could essentially break body parts off of your enemies, which would then give you a chance of, like, you know, some really good loot dropping from them and triggering weaknesses and stuff like that. So it's kind of really interesting that the game kind of has both elements of the first games into this one. I like that. Speaking of which, are my guys gone? You guys left? Get your asses back here. What are you doing leaving in the middle of a fight? It's like, oh yeah, we killed one, you could handle the last one by yourself? I mean, technically I could, but you're my noble warriors. I mean, the combat is a little, like, you know, it's open to mashing, you know? I can tell you that much. Probably, I mean, so far we're playing on hard. It hasn't really felt too hard, but then again, it's all tutorialized so far, obviously. Late game, though, I'm kind of curious about late game now. Because Valkyrie Profile, even though it was a turn-based RPG, some of the enemies later on, oof, could kind of wipe your ass really quickly. Because it wasn't really more of a, you could overpower yourself by leveling type of RPG. It was mostly about combat skill. Oh, yo, I think you might be one of the veneer giants. If I remember this correctly, anyway. But this dude has definitely the same character, like, looking model. Style from, I think, the veneer from Valkyrie Profile 1.
Defiled soul, you shall.
You have body parts as well. It seems I can break that leg. Enemies have elemental weaknesses and elemental gauge. Yeah, we know about that already. So this guy, you want me to go after his leg, huh? Gotcha. So let's send Ice Boy first, and then Electricity.
If you'll allow me.
And then we just go crazy on this. I think we crushed him.
We end this here.
Let's go. Use my special. Spam it. Spam it. Spam it again. So we got. Okay, we almost halfway there. Not too bad. So apparently he's going to be immune to being broken so quickly for a bit. Dodge side of the way. You can still do damage, but he's not building up yet. The crush meter isn't really going up there. My boys are gone. Let me skip out of town here for a bit. Let's see about...
Awaken, my Einherjar.
For now, let's just go Electricity.
Leave it to me.
His weakness can be broken again. Hit him with that. Don't lose track of him.
Sky is blinding.
Crushed him. There it is. Let's see if I could... This might be it. We're missing Bowboy for the extra damage, but... I can build this up one more time. Got him.
Worthy of a hero.
Not too bad. Finishing attack or what? No.
Back to the void.
Well, tutorial boss down. Again, I can't really gauge the difficulty just yet because, you know, it's still tutorial. Return to Valhalla, yeah. So where the hell was I at now? Oh, so that's the brief little flash we got at the start. We were just being awoken for the first time.
Valkyrie, heed my words. Ragnarok tears our world asunder. All we hold precious lies on the brink of annihilation. The war on Asgard and Midgard snuffed out the life spark of many. and I am left gravely injured from battle with that wicked wolf. That is why I created you, my vassal of peace. I, Odin All-Father, command you. Become my tool of intervention and save this world from doom.
As you command.
Travel to Midgard and purify its lost souls. Even as we speak, the stagnating souls multiply. Purification will stem the effects of Ragnarok.
It shall be done as you wish, All-Father.
Now, I haven't mentioned it yet. I am playing the PS5 version. There's a PS4 and PS5 version. I imagine you could also even play the PS4 version on PS5, and it might have even, like, better performance. I know, like, Elden Ring, for a fact, if you play the PS4 version and the PS5, it's probably allegedly the best performing game, or at least the best performing version of Elden Ring when the game first initially released. So the game does look a little bit soft, though, right? It doesn't quite, like, you know, look as good as a lot of other modern-looking games, for a fact. As a matter of fact, some people were saying it kind of looked like a little bit like PS3 textures. I could kind of see it, you know? This isn't the type of game that I imagine there's a big budget for. But I'm still hoping it does well enough to maybe then get a bigger budget and maybe revive the series, for a fact. Could I clear this jump? Or just soul chain across? No, there's actually no point for a soul chain. Or for an Einherjar puzzle. By the way, can we level up finally? Because I got... yes. All those gems that we've been picking up we can finally use. What do we got for support? Double jump? That sounds very good. 50 magic and 50 violet. Do it. We might actually be able to clear that gap right now with the double jump, because I don't think we could do it with just one single jump. And other than that, I guess I'm going to go with attack power. I'm a brute. I'll face tank that ass if I got to, but as long as you give me damage, we'll get over it eventually. Quick evade, that also sounds pretty good. There's double. Ahaha! Any goods here? What's our name for this? This is our map. There's another little, like, inlet, or at least another island off above us. Yep, I was right. So we do have a soul link over to that. In case you're wondering what we found here, nothing. Just a lot of barrels for me to destroy and get some gems off of, so we'll probably do a little bit of cutting here and there as we explore. As it does seem to have a little bit of exploration emphasis as well, but nothing really going on. Royal Professor Victor. What exactly is a soul, I wonder? People say it's something that everyone has with them. It's a word that comes up in the old tales all the time, but no one seems to know for sure what it actually is. I'm sure that whoever finally works it out will unlock the secrets of life itself and perhaps reveal the true nature of reality itself. Royal Professor Victor. Huh.
An undead.
Huh.
So this
Hello,
is
buddy.
what happens when a soul stagnates.
Well, unfortunately, or at least fortunately for you, I don't have any boys here to give me electricity, so it does seem you are weak to my weapon, though. So that's kind of good. But I can't summon fake Arngrim to give me the extra elemental boost that we need for you. Maybe that's about it for combat, too, huh? Alright, excuse me as I go ahead and break boxes here for these hidden gems. No, it seems there's a side path over there. It's a chest. Castle. So before we actually go inside, we should probably take a little bit of a detour to the right. Barrels? Don't be hiding the barrels from me. I need them gems. So let's go and take a little bit of a detour after here. Hollow Blossoms. That's what we got earlier. Pick the Hollow Blossom. Valkyrie uses Hollow Blossoms to peer into the memories of those who inhabited this world. You can view any acquired Hollow Blossom from the collections in the menu. Winter fell upon this land 3 years past now. Our crops have withered, and we stare into the jaws of a vicious famine. Oh gods, why have you forsaken us? The spirit peasant. So I wonder if these are like, you know, kind of replacing the cries of those in despair that I mentioned from Valkyrie Profile 1. When you're in the overworld map and you're hearing, like, you know, voices to find the lost souls. I wonder if these blossoms are kind of essentially replacing that, since there is technically speaking no overworld map, you just have a menu to choose the location you're going to. But this little open fields, I guess, kind of do dub as the overworld map, perhaps? Who knows? Elixir. So we got a heal on the fly, perfect. That was it though, huh? More barrels to break! Becoming addicted to this, let me tell you. I did it all for the gems. As opposed to the nookie. Boomer reference? Oh, you better believe it. Get out of here, undead. Oh, we got some boys down there.
Defiled soul, you shall
Soul chain right into them. Ooh, this guy popped like a piñata. Popped like a piñata with them blue gems. Oh, you're still alive? But after I popped you full of those gems, you were over. Any more? No. Okay. Other than just, once again, a lot of barrels for your boy to break. Okay, leave no barrel behind, I say. So we could actually jump through here. There is a chest. Come on, something good, something good. What is this? Restores to the art segment? So, okay, yeah. That's gonna be for our Nibelung. So we always have 3 stored up. More than likely, as we level up, we'll probably be able to get more of those. Spam our specials. You guys gotta stop giving me these barrels. I keep, like, you know, getting distracted by them. I'm OCD about them. It's like I can't go on without breaking everything. Mother Blossom. They say the recent spate of natural disasters is because of an enormous black monster that ate the sun. News from my homeland is that the ground has split open, and the mountains have exploded. It seems that there is no escape from death now. So Ragnarok's upon us, my friend. That's what that's about. Yo, how you doing, buddy?
Bruh, look at this dude.
be pure.
He's already dead.
Oh, we got a dude. Got like one of the bandit dudes over
Be
here,
the
huh?
first to strike.
Hey, buddy. I was trying to actually get you from above, and I was thinking I could jump on that, but it was not actually a ledge. It just seemed to be like a ledge because it seemed to protrude. Am I correct in this, or am I wrong? Is my eyes deceiving me? Which could be the case. I have terrible vision. Oh, yeah, you're right. See, I was thinking you could at least jump on one of those little plank things, but no, you're right. No barrel or crate is safe when a Valkyrie is around. It does seem that the game has now rewarding me for all the barrel breaking I'm doing. It's giving me a blue chest. This one's got to have something nice, right? Oh, Firelands! Okay. That is definitely a Valkyrie Profile 1 spell. So we do have magic too. I was wondering about that. Up to 4 divine arts can be sent to the equipment, so you use it like divine art. Okay. Can you give me a goon to try this out on? No goon. Weapon enhancement. Weapon can be upgraded from the storage camps, enhancing weapons will level them up, thereby increasing their power and unlocking new moves. Can we actually increase this? Yeah, it's going to require a gem. So gems is basically for everything in this game. Your weapons and also your skills and abilities and stats for the most part. But I mean, sure, it's a pretty cheap upgrade. Might as well do it. Learn to move. Upper slash. So you jump, direction input, and square. And our last blossom for the video. What do we got? Mother of 3. Where are all these monsters coming from? They'd never show up around here before. Whatever awaits us on the other side, I just hope that we can live in peace with our families. Some will, some will not. But there you guys have it. This has been Valkyrie Elysium. Hope you have enjoyed. All the information will be down below, as I've mentioned. Right now it's only available on PS4 and PS5. Steam version comes out, I believe, either in October or November. And then if you've never played the first one, Valkyrie Profile 1, find a way to play it. If you don't have access to this game for PS4 or PS5, which is the only place you'll be able to get Valkyrie Profile 1 when it releases in December, find any other method you can to play the game, because it is definitely worthwhile. And play it in hard mode for a fact, so you get the most of it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll catch you next time.